Hey guys, welcome back. So it's been 24 hours or so. I've logged on a few times, collected my gems, checked out my farms and stuff. So you'll see we started last episode with 1105 gems. So I'm not sure how many gems we have exactly now. You can see we didn't get that many this batch. So we are now currently at 1162. So 50 some odd gems or so, 50, 55 for one day. That's really, really good. We did get like 4 gems for the league, for the platinum league or so. So yeah, so we ended up getting about 50 gems daily. You know, if that holds up with the base design that we looked at last episode. So we're gonna do a whole bunch of raids here. Gonna see what's going on with Vert Kill 1. Pretty much he's the only person I've been raiding a lot lately, because he gives a lot of loots, and it's quite challenging because he's always changing his base up. There's always different things. Like this design here, I fought him a couple times. He actually like tweaked his barrier layout, so it's going to be different than the episode yesterday. And I've had a lot of trouble actually beating this design here. So bring out the mortars again to help draw some of the fire from the units. Sit back here just a little bit and help my units. I'm going to come back so the hero doesn't take a lot of damage. You can see the mortars are doing a decent job over there, holding off the troops. My hero is full health for the most part, and we're able to get through the corner there, because that corner is really deadly. You need to have a lot of life to get past that corner. You pretty much need to be like full health with your heal spell, like almost ready to go. So you want to come down here to heal your units, because they're going to have some little bit of status effects, some poison, some burn damage. So now you're going to bring out a lot of cannons, a few pyromancers here and there. And then, you know, there's plenty of time now with a minute to get over here. Again, you use a Sonic Blast to kill the wave troops, and then you use the Blade Storm to kill the next wave troops. And then you come over here to the corner and you use Sonic Blast in the corner over there, and then you use the Sonic Blast in the other corner to kill that tower. And pretty much that right there, 2 Sonic Blasts will be able to kill the Castle Gate. Even though his Castle Gate is like max level, I believe. So we're actually just going to sit around here for a few seconds and let my troops take some more of their towers. Oh, and I messed up by missing that tower over there. So we might get a 98 or 99%, but yeah. Yep, so if I would have killed that one tower on the right, we would have got 100% again. I'm really excited. We're getting close to level 74. This is, you know, pretty cool because the levels go so slow now. I think I've been level 73 for like a week. Then I just saw someone is level 108 in the game. That's insane. He has like 50 times more experience than I do. His experience is like 770 million, and I think we have like 20 million here. Yeah, we have 17 million experience. And him at level 108, he has like 770 million experience. So he's done so many more raids. Or he's also bought levels, because you can actually level up your king by clicking on the like hero level down below. So I could level my king up for 550 gems. So we need 162,000 experience, which is about 16 battles or so. You get around 10,000 experience at this stage. You do actually get a little bit more experience as you fight tougher opponents, so that's the nice thing. We'll go and actually try and get some medals here. So you do want to have some players in your favorite list that are pretty much just medal farming. And this is actually a really tough base as well, too. These guys that are in my favorites list, they're all, pretty much like the top 100 players. Draw back just a little bit. And the cool thing is against those towers right there, the skull ones, you can actually hit behind the barricade if you go to the corners. So when you're up on the corner of a barricade, it's not really that safe to put a tower right behind it, because you can actually hit it with your AoE effects. And we're going to have to run away. We're going to chill right here. We have our heal spell so we can move up forward, and then we can take out these guys. And then as soon as we take those guys out, we're going to run back. Call these guys back. Try and protect them, because the R blasters do a good amount of damage to the pyromancers. You can see once we got over there, now we have a little safe spot where we can kind of rest with our hero. Need to push the units over there or call them down to that corner. So you see here, he had a firebolt tower behind the barricade blockade, and those you actually can't hit with the AoE effects spells because they're too far away. So you do want to put firebolt towers behind the blockades and the barricades more often than skull towers or bomb towers or any other towers, because they can't be hit by spells when you're right next to the tower. So we bring out a whole bunch more cannons. It's going to be a really, really close time crunch here. Probably won't get 100%. We're just now rushing towards the gates. We need to have our Sonic Blast up, and we might actually be able to do it now, because we have a Sonic Blast, and we're going to have another second Sonic Blast soon. And then we need to hit the tower some. And it doesn't look like we're going to have enough time, because the Sonic Blast actually needs a few seconds to get out all the damage. So we are only probably 2 or 3 seconds shy of actually beating his base, which was unfortunate. We still got a very good amount of medals, 161 medals. And like I said, that his base is fairly strong, and that's why he's giving out 220 medals. We did make a few mistakes, and then talking to the attack does slow me down, and yeah, it's difficult to raid bases that are in the top 100 effectively. You can see he actually was 291, so he's not that high, but he is giving a lot of medals because he has a really good base. And the new system favors bases that are actually good defending. If they're good on defense, they'll have a lot of medals, and if they're weakish on defense, they will have very little medals. So his base having 200 medals means he's beat a lot of opponents on defenses. So it's a good gauge to see how strong of an opponent you're fighting. So like I said, here you can't actually hit those firebolt towers until you break through that barricade. And then you do want to touch top and bottom. So this one has gone a lot smoother than the last raid. So you want to try and keep your Pyromancer alive there, but you know, sometimes it goes down. There's nothing you can really do about it, because you also, you know, can't die yourself. So it's a very fine balancing act of using your hero as a shield to block the Arc Blaster's attack, and then not dying yourself. Because the Pyromancers, they can take a few hits, and then especially with the heal spell, they do regenerate all their life back. The heal spell is level 10, so it heals like 2,900, and they have like 2,800 life. So it's a full heal, but it takes a few seconds. You can see I have a decent army of Pyromancers, so now I'm going to bring out a couple cannons. And so this time we're definitely going to be able to 100% his base. So for high level rating, this is the troop and the spell combination that I think is the most effective. So I actually made a mistake there. I should have done the Sonic Blast first, because when you put them both together, when you use both spells at the same time, the damage doesn't really work as it's supposed to. It's like one of the spells overrides the other one, so you don't do as much damage. So you do want to kind of use them spread out apart between each other. So 204 medals. We'll take a look at the leaderboards here to see where everyone's at, because the tournament's actually ending fairly soon, in a few hours. So you can see we're not bad. We're 4th place. We definitely wanted to at least get 2nd. Probably not going to get 1st place, because 1st place you can see is 1,500 medals away. I don't really plan on doing that much grinding. But taking 2nd place would be nice, and we're really close. We're only 130 medals away right now, so we're really close. But you can see everyone else, again, is really close too, so it's going to be a dogfight for 2nd place. And I could take 1st place if I wanted to. It's just not something that I really feel necessary to do. And then here is one of my other medal bases, and this one is actually a very strong base. He's rank, I believe, 58 in the world currently, and you see he's given 279 medals, 120,000 gold, so a decent amount of gold, decent amount of medals, or I mean a great amount of medals, and a whole bunch of trophies because we have that open-ish base and we're down low. So against him, you'll notice we use the same setup, but it's a lot more mortars because he has a lot more connectivity in his bases and his roads. So you need your mortars to help do some poison splash damage and then lingering poison effect on the ground. And then it is always a lot of Pyromancers in these high-level gameplay because Firebolt towers are extremely powerful. And then a lot of players are using mortars. Mortars are a really, really strong unit as well. And you can see his skull tower right here just has so much life. It's a max level skull tower. So I actually forgot, how strong he was. And against him, you actually have to sit and pound on these skull towers, and then use your Sonic Blast on those guys because his skull towers are like all maxed level. So this raid, I don't think we're going to get 100%. I've definitely made a few mistakes. I haven't fought him in a couple days, so. But you can see he has tons and tons of mortars, so some good poison resistance will definitely help out here. And with using a lot of pyromancers, you do need to take out the skull towers, because the pyromancers can't really do much damage to the skull towers, and they die really, really quick to all those little bombs right there. See, we need to actually regenerate some. A good defense against the skull towers is actually just standing still, and you see all these bombs go right back to the skull tower, so you won't take any damage, and you actually will damage the skull tower. Try to come down there to see if my heal spell was still on, so I could heal my units. It wasn't. So I'm going to try and get down there and heal those little guys. Again, I don't have any spells up, so I'm waiting. Because if I rush into all the units right there, the hero's going to die. So even though we're not going to get 100%, we're still going to get a good chunk of his base. Probably close to 70. And that's going to be a good amount of medals because he was offering us so many medals. So yeah, we got 63%. He gave us 173 medals, a very, very good chunk of medals. And you can see we're creeping up to level 74. Because I'm really, really excited for level 74. It means we're getting really close to the level 80 mark, which you get 1,000 free gems, which that's a big achievement. So that's definitely very cool. Check the leaderboards here. And so now we just pulled ahead into second place. So we'll finish off this with a good loot battle. Go back and fight Vert Kill 1. Oh, we don't have enough food. I guess actually we will call it quits for now. Let my little piggies produce more food. And that'll be it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and share. And then check on the Facebook for the official Royal Revolt page. And get your name in the drawing and the raffle, whatever you want to call it, for the Rate My Base series. They're giving out 1,000 free gems for the Rate My Base series. So if your base is selected and we do a video on you guys, you can win a lot of cool gems, and you can learn some great tips and tricks on how to improve your defenses. Get your base spotlighted and featured and get a little bit of fame and notoriety. So definitely check out the Facebook page for Royal Revolt, and I'll talk to you guys later.